Now we are going to update the content of the file student.txt, in which we have already written some data. The data is in the form of roll number, name and class, or we can say standard. Suppose the data written on the file is roll number 101, name Ravi, class 12th. Then another data, roll number 102, name Jazz and class or standard is 12th. Okay, this is the content of the file. Now suppose I want to change the name Ravi to Kavi. I want to change this name Ravi. So our old name is stored in Word, which is Ravi, and replace this Ravi with Kavi. This is new word. So we make this program with the help of function. We operate this update operation with the help of function. The name of our function is update binary. Okay. First of all, our execution of the program starts from main part. So in main part we read two lines. So in main part we read two lines. First one is the older name. Input, enter the word to be replaced. So here in Word we have given the name Ravi. We have given the name Ravi, and this name, whatever you give, is encoded with the help of this encode method. Okay, because in binary form this is necessary. Now the new word which is going to replace this old word is also to be given to the output. So this backslash n is no needed. If you don't want to put here, no need. So if you want to replace the word Ravi, you can give the new name Kavi. Okay, it should also be encoded. Then we call our function update binary, which is update underscore binary new. Okay. Now let us see what this method will perform. New number is replaced. Old number is replaced in this argument, and new number is replaced in this argument. Okay, these are the two arguments which act as a string. Now here we declare a string variable which is empty binary string, because we are dealing with binary files. So we put B in the start of the binary file, in the start of any string. So this is a empty string. Here is no space. Okay, this is empty string. So we initialize our variable string with empty string. Okay. Second thing, our second variable is a flag, is a variable which is initialized to 0. So we initialized flag as 0. Okay. Now this is the new way to open the file. If you want to perform several different operations within block, you can open the file like this. With open are the keywords, path of the file, and we open the file in read plus mode. Read plus means we are able to read or write on the file. Read plus means able to read or write on the file, and B means binary. Read, write in binary mode. Read plus B means read, write in binary mode. Okay, and as file means whatever you write after s, it is file pointer. This is file pointer. File is our file pointer, and we are given block over here. This is the block. Okay, now we declare within this block, everything is within this block. We declare pos is a variable which shows the position from where to write. Pos equals to 0. Initially it is 0, so we have initialized position equals to 0 over here. Now data is a variable, string is another variable, same variable, is equals to file1 dot read. Initially our file pointer is here. Okay, initially our file pointer is over here. So data is equals to string equals to file dot read 1. It means read the first byte, and first byte will be stored in a string as well as data. So the first position here, this first byte means 1 byte. Read 1 byte from where the file pointer is there. So our file pointer is there at the beginning, the first byte is 1. So read 1 in data as well as in string. Okay, this is empty string, means before 1 there is nothing, before 1 there is nothing, so you can deduct it, you can erase it. String contain only 1, so data contains 1 as well as string contain 1, because first byte position is 1. Now data equals to string equals to file dot read 1, so both these variables are initialized. Now we come into while loop. While data stores a value, it means its truth value is true, it is not false. If it contains any empty string, okay, then it is false. But in this case data contains some value, data contains 1, so it is not false, it is true. So we entered in the while loop. Data again initialized file read 1. Now file dot read 1 means read the next byte. Read 1 matlab, read means matlab next single byte. File dot read 1, read the next single byte. So next single byte is file pointer already read this one, so file pointer is here, and when this statement is reached, the file pointer will reach to the next byte. It means it read 0 also, so in data 1 is replaced by 0. In data 1 is replaced by 0. This statement. Now we will check if data equal to binary space. This is space. By this we will check if there is any space there or not. By this we will check if their data contains any space, because space in the binary format, this is space. Okay, so data doesn't contain space, actually it contains 0. Okay, so this statement is false, so we will not enter in this if block. This if block is totally this part is if block, this is total if block, so we will not enter in this case. We will skip this, and the else part of this if is here. This is the else part of this. If this condition is false, this condition initially is false, we will go to else part. Else part, string equals to string plus data. So here string is 1 plus 0 means 1 0, because in a string the plus operator will act as a concatenation, because in a string the plus operator, the add operator will act as a concatenation. So whatever the previous value of a string, it will concatenate with the new value of data. Data contains 0, string contained previously 1, so now the string contains 1 0. Okay, after this continue means go to while loop again. Okay, go to while loop again. Now data, while data, what is the value of data? 0, which is not an empty string, so again it is true. Again 0 is not a numeric value, data contains 0 here as a string, so 0 string is not a false value, but 0 numeric value is a false value, so it will contain, this is a string, so it is a true value. So again we entered in the while loop, data equals to file dot read 1. Read 1 means read the next single byte. Wherever the file pointer is, read the next single byte. The file pointer is here, read the next single byte means 1, read 1 in data. So data, this 0 is replaced by 1. Okay, again we'll check if data equals to empty space. No, data contains 1, it doesn't contain space. So again this if section, this if block we will not enter, because this is false. So we will reach to the else part of the if. In else part, string equals to string plus data. Whatever the value of string, data is appended. So here string is 1 0 and 1 this is appended, so string becomes 101. String becomes 101. Okay, now after this statement continue means go again to while loop. While data here is 1, it is not false, so this is true. Again read the data, read the next byte, next single byte. So wherever the file pointer here is 1, then it will read this space. Now data will contain space, so here data contains space. Data equals to read 1 means in data space is there. So if data equals to binary space, yes, it is true. This condition now is true. So what to do? We have to then enter in this if block. Then again we have to check if string equals to word. So we will check string contains 101, and word is Ravi. So string is not equals to Ravi, 101 is not equals to Ravi. This condition is false. So if this condition is false, then we goes to else part of this if. The else part of this if is here. So here we update position equals to file dot tell. Tell function will give you the file pointer position. The file pointer position is 1 2 3 4. This is not 1. Okay, 1 starts from here. 1 2 3 4. So the position will be updated by, will contain the file pointer position. So 0 is not there. Now its value is 4. Okay, position equals to file dot tell means position contain 4. Data and string both are initialized. Now whatever string contained previously will be erased and will contain the next single content byte of the file. Now file dot read, it means wherever the file pointer, it will read the next new value, next single byte. So data will contain, the file pointer is here space, so next value is R. So data, this value is erased, next value R is written, this value is also erased, and next value R is written. Okay, with the help of this initialization. This if we have entered, so this else part will not be executed because this f is true, so this else is not be executed. After this we again goes to while loop. While data contains R, so it is true, data equals to file dot read 1. So we are at R, then it contain the next byte A. So data contain now A. If data equals to space, no, it doesn't contain space because it contain A. So this condition is false. If this condition is false, then we goes to else part. Else part is here. String equals to string plus data. String R plus data A. So this contained A. This is concatenation. String equals to string plus data. Then continue. Continue means go again to while loop. Data equals to file dot read 1. Then read the next byte. The next byte is V. So data will contain V. Data equals to V. If data equals to space, no, data contains V. It does not contain space. So this is skipped. We go to else part. String equals to string plus data. Whatever the data is appended over here. So it will contain V. And again continue. While loop, data equals to read the next byte. Okay, so data content V, and the next byte is after V there is I. So data will now contain I. If data equals to space, no, it is not space. So this if block is skipped, we go to over its else part. String equals to string plus data. Whatever the string, I will be appended over here. Now continue. Data content I. It is not false. So data equals to file 1 dot read. File dot read 1. Next read the next byte. And the next byte is space. So data now contains space. If data equals to space, yes, it is true. Then enter in the if block. There is another if condition. If string equals to word, check string. Ravi is equals to word. Ravi, yes, it is equals to. Both are equal. Then file dot seek position. The position value of position is 4. So moves the file pointer to the position 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here file pointer will moves over the space. Now write new. What is the value of new? Kavi. So after this position space, write Kavi over here. Kavi. Write new. The value of new is Kavi. Then flag equals to 1. Flag equals to means we have changes, make changes. We have update our flag variable. Now flag equals to 1. Flag equals to 1. Then break. Break means come out of the loop. Come out of the loop. Now when you come out of the loop, this while loop, when you come out, so this if is out of the loop, so this will be executed. If flag. Now out of this loop, if condition again we checked flag value. If flag is true, if flag is 0, it is false. If flag is 1, it is true. Now our flag value is 1, it means it is true. So print record successfully updated. If it is false, if it means we execute else part, it means record not found. So now when we go to the output of the file, let us see what is the output. Enter the word to be replaced. We have entered Ravi, okay, which is to be replaced. Now enter the new word. Ravi has to be replaced by Kavi. Our final statement executed. Record successfully updated. Student, go through this program carefully, see the logic, and if you don't understand, you can ask me at any time. Okay, that's all for today. Goodbye.